Okay, technical difficulties. But you're saying,
I'm going at. You have more?
oh yeah. You can have more than that. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Very good wine.
Yeah, it's one of my favorites. This was one of my family favorites, and so that's where I picked it up from. But yeah, you were saying.
When they called the second time, so said nobody show up. After 12 days, they called again. They said, the same place, no police, stupid.
Mm-hmm.
They called him stupid. And they closed the phone. They went again with the police, everybody, nobody picked up the money. 12 days after, boom, everything burnt up. But that was the end. They say, I lived other situation with him, and then this was last one, then I lost the job, and it was spring, the end of spring, so everybody in that moment of the year, they usually, from south, they usually go in North Italy for summer to work those 3 months where the tourist area are busy.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what I did too. I went for the first time in North Italy, and that was the beginning for me to travel, because I realized I couldn't work out of my town, and I didn't have to leave that situation of Mafia, because in the end I lived all the situation until they burn it up. I lived all the situation with inside with my teacher, you know. So I felt it in my bone too.
Yeah.
I got scared too.
Yeah.
I was thinking, maybe if I open one pizzeria for me, I'm gonna go through this.
Mm-hmm.
I don't need all that, you know. It was too much real for me,
Right.
this problem, you know. So the first time they come to ask someone, he was just a really big danger guy, addict. He was a heroin addict in that moment, so he was not really strong, because there is story after when he was not anymore addict. Then he was much more
Oh yeah.
dangerous.
Yeah.
But when he was when he was still addict, so he came into the restaurant. I was making the pizza next to my teacher.
Mm-hmm.
He comes in and he goes to my teacher, "You're gonna give me $500, just $500." He goes, "If not," my teacher goes, "If not," he goes, I'll shoot you." My teacher stopped to make pizza, because until then he was making pizza.
Yeah.
He watched him in the face. He was taller than us, taller than my teacher, and we were on top of something.
Right, yeah, like
He
an
was
apple
shy
box
guy,
or
this
something. Yeah.
guy, yeah. He stopped to make pizza. My teacher told him, "If you're gonna shoot me in the head or in the heart. In different case, you're gonna be in the front and I'm gonna run behind you." So this guy, he kind of laughed in a kind of stressed like that. You know?
Sinister. Yeah.
He said, like, I felt like, he said, "Too much job. I don't want to work so hard. I don't want to kill you for $500, you know."
Yeah.
And he left, and that's it. That was the first time they asked him money, and I was next to him, and I got scared, because this guy, when it was no fight. When he had problem, there was no fight. He was just moving the arm, and the people was, you know, pass out,
Yeah,
knock out. Very, very strong man. You know? He hit one guy with open hand, and they give him 7. He opened his face, like they have to.
Holy
how you say?
shit.
They had to
Stitch it.
stitches his
Yeah.
face with one hand, but not like this. Just look.
Like
oh.
open hand.
A brother of my friends, he had a problem with this guy. He hit him once with one hand. He became he couldn't hear 70%. He lost 70% of hearing.
God
One spell.
damn.
So this guy, you know, you have to be very careful.
Big
because
man.
He just have to touch you, and very strong people, natural strong people.
Yeah.
That
Jesus,
was the
man.
first time. The second time, they call my teacher. They want to ask $500 monthly, you know, for protection.
Yeah.
So my teacher,
Protection against them.
Damn. So my teacher said, "Wow, you know what? I really needed something like that. I got many guys here that I don't want in my place. Come over, let's talk."
Right.
He took a joke of them. He didn't want to. So they went him, and when they went him, himself and his uncle, they beat this guy up like badly, broken legs.
For turning them down, for saying that they don't want it.
No, they want the money. So
The-
they called the restaurant, my teacher, they asked him
Right.
the money. My teacher said, "Yes, come, I'll give you the money.
Oh, okay.
But I need you. Come over. Perfect."
Yeah.
But it was not reality. It was bluffing. So when they come, when they show up, because you want to know who is it, you know, they were on the phone.
Okay.
So when they show up, thinking then they were to be a job, they got beat up from my teacher and his uncle. And they sent them to the hospital, like badly. They beat them, like bones rot, leg rot, broke. like badly. That was the second time, and that's it. Finito again. No, but they were. It was say this was little fish. No.
So what happened? Yeah. Well, I mean,
They
what
were
happened
little
after that? Did they just
Nothing.
stop coming around?
They stop in bother because, they first of all they want easy money. That's why they don't go to work.
Right, 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 right.
So if you give them hard time, the best for them when you scared and you say yes.
Yeah, of course. Yeah,
But
yeah.
when you say even I'm gonna find you, even myself or with the police, they already have to be careful.
Right.
Because
Yeah,
somebody's trading them too. The
Yeah.
worst you can do is show them you have fear, then you're scared. So then happened something else, and was the most crazy my teacher did. Again, somebody called, the same $500 monthly, but he tried again, say, come over, I'll give you the money, like with the other guys. But they said no, nobody came. So they want him to put the money below a garbage box container in the street, in a certain point of the street. So my teacher goes with a motorcycle, leaves the money hiding below this garbage container. He goes in a parking lot inside of building. He leaves the motorcycle, get a different car, borrowed from somebody, not his own car, another guy's car. He put a fake hair blonde to look a woman.
Like a wig.
Uh,
Yeah.
And he went with this car, then it's not his, hiding in the front of the container, watching who's gonna come to pick up the money.
Okay.
And this garbage box, it was, in a street, you couldn't go just left and right. Below, there was a downhill.
Okay.
So he parked in the front of the street, then it was like a T, no? So he said, they're gonna come from left or from right.
Right,
you
okay.
know? So he was in the middle, waiting. But nobody come from left, from right. They come from downhill. And they just took the bag. So you didn't see nobody, just below the container, stick it to the street, no? Below the container. Just the container with the money was walking and back. Good, he was there careful, watching, and he realized the container was moving. So then he get out of the car, he goes towards them, and he shoot them. They run. My teacher shoot these two guys. They were running downhill towards the car, then they parking and somewhere else. He was never believing they're gonna go up downhill.
Yeah.
So he shoot them, and he took one in the house, in the back.
Yeah.
So the other guy grabbed him, and he didn't reach them because they get in the car and they ran. These
Okay.
two guys with one guy shot. But then he started the movie action of my teacher. He was thinking, this guy been shot. So he goes to his house and he's waiting the doctor. The doctor is not the doctor of the regular doctor, it's mafia doctor.
Mafia doctor.
They come to your house.
Right.
If you have your husband or somebody shoot in your house and you call the doctor, when somebody rings your house, they just open. That's what he was thinking.
Right.
That was his plan. So he went to mafia people, then he thinks then they could be. He rings the bell, and who opened the door without asking who is it?
Yeah.
He ran in and he checked room by room until he find him.
That's incredible.
He did like many house, then they just opened and he went in, he checked the house until he find him, and he wants to shoot him in this bed.
Yeah.
And he said, I put my gun in his mouth, in his bed, I almost shoot him, and then I realized I'm just a pizza man.
Yeah.
What the fuck am I doing over here? So he came back in the pizzeria, he told us the story, he started crying with the mom and everything because, you get very close to kill somebody.
Mm-hmm.
And then he said, I just want to make pizza. What's going on?
Yeah.
All this make me think, go away from the town.
Yeah.
If you don't want to fight everybody.
Yeah. Jesus Christ. That's odd. So they stopped fucking with him? I'm assuming?
That's it. That was the end. And then after, I don't know how long, we have the fourth time, and then they burn it up. This profession, and they talk. I told you the end.
Yeah.
I told you
Just
the
caught it all up.
beginning. But
Unbelievable.
Yeah, the last one, the one they were really like big mafia. You don't hear, there were no chance to be, they knew what was going on.
Is there multiple families out there, or is it one or two?
Multiple.
Multiple families.
I got some cousin. I got 300 cousin in my town.
Right.
Between 300 cousin, I got somebody involved,
Okay.
some stuff. But there is many family then are dealing with mafia, and there is few family then they control from since when I know they still control the town.
Yeah. Have you had any? Because you moved to New York after that, right?
No, I came here first time when I was 19, and it was 97. And the 2000, for New Year's 2000,
Okay.
I went in New York because they were talking, then it was the end of the world. Then we were
Y2K, I remember that.
Gonna die, so we went.
Yeah.
we went to the 28 December. We left for 28 December 99.
99.
We
Yeah.
left for New York, and we spent there 6 months only. And then I come back here because we spent 6 months because the world did end.
What was fucking New York like in '99 on New Year's? Like, I know where I
It
was.
was crazy.
I remember the feeling.
So
like,
many people everywhere.
Yeah.
Like, it was crazy. We had
It
so
was-
much fun. I remember we were 4 guys from the same town.
Okay.
And New Year even, no? We were walking and walking everywhere. We kissed maybe more than 100 women each. They was like kissing everyone.
Yeah,
Just,
yeah.
hey, I want a woman, big kiss. We were young, 22, 23.
yeah.
All crazy and all fun, all drunk, all happy. New York, New
Yeah.
Year, But that night it was crazy about the kissing. Really, we started and then we take it like a joke and then we start kissing everybody.
I
we
mean,
find.
any one of those could have been the last one that you ever had forever.
Yeah, that was the craziest
That was-
kissing day of my life.
That's awesome.
New Year's 2000.
So you're in New York. You're there for 6 months. What do you guys do?
Yeah, we went to live in Harlem.
So did you say you worked for?
We worked in a different place. I didn't work a lot in New York because we were 4 friends of us. I was working more here when they arrived to see me. Then when I went there, actually, but just because I didn't work a lot in New York.
Right.
In those 6 months, I might work 2 months.
Well, you said you didn't know any English or much of English
No,
when you came out here.
No, when I came here in the 97, I came by myself. In New York, I went with 3 more friends of my town. They came to see me in October 99.
Yeah.
And together we went to see New York.
Right.
But when I first came here, I was 19 and it was 97 and I came by myself.
Yeah.
I speak no English, no Spanish, nothing. I have $540 in my pocket. I arrived to the airport. I remember I was scared because I didn't know, first time. People would say, they want to kill you in America. What you doing?
Right.
I would say, what? Who's going to kill you? They got the death, if you kill somebody, they kill
You
you.
get death penalty. Yeah.
Death penalty. Here, it's more easy than
Is that Italy's impression of America? Is that
20, 30 years ago, yes.
Yeah.
I believe, or they tell me to scare me out because anyway, I was living 19 years old to America alone.
Right. No, yeah.
It was not something so normal. Everybody was thinking I was going crazy, but I was, I didn't want to stay in my town to live. I went North Italy for 4 summer. Every time the summer was finished, and then again I was going back to the town. In the middle time, I went 2 winter in German to find a job and be in German. 17 and 18, I was in the winter. I went in the winter. I went in German to work to see.
What part
but it was so cold, and the people were so cold. It was like I was there 1 month, 2 months, and ran back home because the temperature was very cold, and to get to know somebody was very hard.
Yeah, okay.
Just when they were getting alcohol and drink, they were opening a little
Right.
bit. So I didn't like it. I didn't stay a lot. So I always spent 2-3 months and ran.
Okay.
And I did for 2 years
Okay.
consecutive. Then I decided because cold and stuff, and so watching Baywatch on TV,
Hasselhoff.
California,
Hasselhoff. Yeah.
a woman running slowly. I said, "Fuck! I'm gonna go check the town. I'm gonna go check over there."
How much American television do you get over there?
Oh, a lot.
A lot.
All
I mean, growing up, I'm sure now you can get anything, but like.
No, but yeah, I used to watch the special car kit. What is
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Kit. But it's
the
Knight Rider.
The same guy.
Knight Rider.
The same actor of.
Yeah, Hasselhoff.
Yeah, Hasselhoff.
Hasselhoff.
Yeah, we were watching a lot of it.
Okay.
Boeing Duke, the one with Hazard, the one with the car, the Mustang.
Dukes of Hazzard?
That one too.
Okay.
Yeah, Hulk. I remember the first Hulk.
Yeah. That was Lou Ferrigno was
I believe
was
it was that bodybuilding actor.
he used his real body, like no special, like that was.
No, we used to watch it, and
Okay.
that's why Willie. Also because of Willie, the Prince of Bel Air.
Yeah, Will.
I love it.
Will.
too.
Yes.
Dixon Lagoon.
That's fucking awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I came in with that song in my head, you know. Tum, pam, 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 tum,
Have you seen the house
pam,
out here?
pam, pam.
Is it? Have you seen the house?
His house? No.
Yeah. Well, no, not Will Smith's house. The Fresh
Oh, the
Prince's
they
house.
do. It's possible to go see.
Yeah, you can see it, but it's not in Bel Air. But it's outside of Bel Air, but it's in the area somewhere. I haven't seen it yet, but I think you can drive by it. Maybe it might be in a
I would
gated
love to go there
community.
and show like somebody kicked me out from the outside.
Yeah, just thrown out like Carlton. Yeah,
Like they used to do.
Carlton. Or who? No, Will. They threw Will out,
The friends of Will. His friends. The guy from his town.
and it was always like a rag doll.
It
Yeah,
was one friend of him. Then he was.
Jazzy Jeff. Yeah, DJ Jazzy Jeff. That's
I don't
right.
remember the name, but
Oh my God, memories. Well, yeah, because it was funny. Like in The Sopranos, the what was that character's name? I love the character. He was the real Italian. He was from Italy. He had the ponytail.
I don't know.
He was like the enforcer. He became the enforcer
So long
from
I don't
Italy.
see Soprano. I remember to see Soprano, but not. I don't even know what year.
Yeah, well,
Maybe when they came out.
Yeah, well, this guy with the ponytail from Italy, he was really excited about how American television was and how exciting. So I didn't know how much you guys actually got out
I
there.
was thinking, we sleeping, day up. So, you know, the difference of the timing is like 9 hours. So when it's day here, it's night there.
Right.
Basically, it's the opposite, no?
Yeah.
So I was thinking, now I'm going to sleep, they wake up. What's going on in America, you know?
Yeah.
And with this curiosity, no? To see what people does when I'm sleeping in Italy. And the curiosity to see this woman running slowly. And the curiosity to become like the Prince of Bel-Air, because the opportunity of America couldn't be, you know, higher than the opportunity of my town.
Right.
I said, let's go in America. And when I came here, like I was saying, I went out to the airport. I was a little scared because you never know what's going to happen. And I remember my grandma's advice, no?
Okay.
My grandma told me, if you are alone one day and you scared to you see the situation, get close to a family and walk next to them. Nobody's going to know you're not part of
Right.
it.
Right.
And that's what I did.
That's good.
I went out with a big family, grandma, you know, big family was coming out together. It was like 6, 7 of them. So I got in the mix of them and I went out with them. So first step, done well. Grandma, thank you.
Good. No, that's great advice, dude. That's great. So so did you get to know the family pretty well, or
No, I just
You just
with
walked
them
next to them. Walked next
out of the and then I took a taxi and I took a taxi by myself and I went to looking for where to sleep. It was just early night. It was 5 to 7 in the afternoon.
Yeah.
So it was still. And the first thing I was doing in the taxi, already watching the sign, pizza. I said, wow, there's so much job here, no problem.
right?
Then we went to this motel, and the day after, I paid the motel for one night. The day after, when I want to leave the hotel, the owner of the hotel make me understand. You must pay or take your baggage. Pay one more day or pay your. I didn't understand. I was not speaking, so I was not really understand. But in the end, I understood. So I pay one more day.
Right.
So I was already from 540. I was already $100 less because $35 the taxi, $35 the motor, $35 the day after.
So what were you
I was
thinking?
already $100 less.
So what were you thinking?
just
Like,
the month.
oh shit, like.
No, really shit because I have the ticket back and forth.
Okay. Okay.
So the worst is gonna happen. I said when I finish the money, I go to the airport.
Okay.
I say take me home.
There you go. That's okay. That's your
It's
contingency.
gonna be so bad, but I was positive. I was not even. So the morning after I paid that one more day of motel, because if obligate, I try to not because I want to find something cheaper. Have $35 a night. So then actually it was very cheap, but there was something cheap. So I tried to take a bus because I knew I was in Venice and I wanted to go Venice Beach to see the girls on.
Of course, you wanted to find
I
Pamela.
wanted to
You
go-
wanted to find
yeah,
Pamela.
That was why I went. The first thing I go to the beach, Venice Beach.
That's great.
So I see people on the bus station, and I know the beach is on that, let's say, on left side. And these people was there, and they carry a ticket in their hands. So because in my town you cannot take a bus and pay on the bus. In the list when I came here, you have to buy the ticket before to a store, and then you go to the bus.
Right.
So I would try to ask this guy. Then there were 2 black people, Rasta, with a dread,
Dreads
really rusted, like 100%.
Yeah.
I tried to speak. Where do you buy that ticket? But I have no way to tell. I have no English. I have no. After a few moments, tried to explain myself. The girls goes, "Are you Italiano?" I said, "Yes, I'm Italian." Io parlo Italiano. She speak Italian. She spent time in Italy, and she knew Italian. The first person I tried to ask information.
Wow.
She speak Italian. I call it my angel.
Yeah, lucky
Because she
you,
was
man.
my
That's
angel, for real. She got me job in hostel after that.
wow.
Let's say then she explained to me, then I can buy the ticket on the bus, no problem. They go to Venice Beach too. So I just stay in the bus with them. I talk with her all the way. When we arrive in the beginning of Venice Beach, the guy, then he was not talking to me because he was speaking English, and the guy goes to me, "You arrived, Venice, start here, They was going to Brooks Avenue, the stop of them.
Okay.
But he was telling me, this is Venice. You can
Right.
get out. I go like I don't understand, but I understood. I go like, because I want to see where they go in case I need to speak with her again. It's the only people I know, and I can speak with her. So I stick on her, on them,
course.
without never misrespect the woman. I know they were couple,
Yeah.
but I need to have somebody who understand me. So
yeah.
I follow her. We got to Brooks. They went to Brooks, and actually they were just selling something on the beach. So they had a stand, to sell lamp.
Well, okay.
These
yeah,
two guys.
Yeah, yeah.
So I see where they stop, and I say, "Okay, you here? I can go around. I know you here. If I need something, I can come back." I'll ask her, "Are you say when you're looking for a job?" I was talking Italian. Looking for a job. I go to the first place, the first pizzeria, like stick it to Brooks Avenue where we stop. I try to talk to them about the pizzeria. They don't understand me. Nothing. Zero. I make a sign. I can do like this. They don't know because pizza is a machine. Like this is not pizza for them.
Right.
I do pizza like this. Maybe if you do like this, they understand better.
Yeah.
But pizza like this, nobody does. So I went back to her. I said, "Come on, Deborah, please. Can you tell this guy I'm a pizza man?" She goes, they give me a job 2 days, Saturday and Sunday.
Wow.
But I was like, I arrived Wednesday. I asked job Thursday. Wednesday, Thursday, I looking for a job, and I start Saturday.
Good.
The first week,
That's
bam, and they pay me $5 per hour,
Right.
illegally, black, not
right.
but for 10 hours a day, so it was $50.
$50 a day.
2 days, $100, fantastic already.
Yeah.
But I take the job, I say fantastic, Saturday 10 o'clock a.m. I'll be here, no problem, and I show up, I worked there for a few months, and right away after that I was so excited, I went to tell her thank you, and then I said, no, I just need a place to sleep, cheaper, and she goes, come with me. Just there, in the same street, Brooks, this is Brooks, on the boardwalk, the pizzeria, on the beginning of Brooks to the boardwalk, the hostel, gym hostel, under $14 a week to sleep, breakfast, and they give me a ticket to go outside dinner. There was a place on the beach. I go with this ticket. They give me 1 chicken legs, 1 spoon of rice, and some letters.
Dude, that's unbelievable.
I spent 4 months working Saturday and Sunday only with my money. I spent 14 with my first $400. I spent $14 a week only,
Yeah.
and my $400 last me months.
Dude, that's incredible. I mean,
And I was in Venice Beach Monday to Friday off working, and I was living in a hostel with 50, 60 people. So many
meeting
girls.
people and
I don't
and,
speak
yeah.
English with nobody. I didn't hear. For me, it was meow, wow, meow, wow, meow. I hear nothing. I understand nothing. Anytime I got a chance to be alone with a girl, boom, I'll jump on her. If he goes. I got spanked many times, but it worked a lot too. But zero English. I
Yeah.
understand nothing for the first 2 months. I was like, wing, wow. Then after 2 months, I start taking between the sound, wing, wow, house, wing, wow, friends, wing, wow, job. Few words between the sounds. They start to begin. Then after after 6 months I was here, I understand. And if I don't understand something, I say, tell me in a different way. But I understand the talking. I was not lost anymore.
Dude, that's so fascinating. That's incredible, man. Like, I don't want to call it luck.
It's together. Luck
did you
and-
feel like it was fate? Did you feel like it was meant to be like at that time?
That's my angel. Deborah was my angel to help me to be safe, because without her, I don't know what was.
You were meant to-
Without that woman, I don't know. Without
You
my
coulda
angel,
asked- you
because that
could've-
was not a woman. That
You
was
could
my
have
angel.
asked any one of the 1,000 people on the beach any question, but you asked that person that happened to have
Speak
that girl
Italian,
right
she has
there.
to speak for my job, and she took me to the hostel, and they go to the Brooks Avenue. If they go to another street,
My hairs are standing up. That's
because
crazy.
I
It
believe
feels
it's
like
my angel. My
Yeah.
angel. You know, she was there waiting for me to help me out because I needed. I was alone, and my heart, my I was not coming here to steal, to do nothing bad.
Right,
You know?
yeah.
So I was
You're a
clean,
good soul.
and the energy helped me to reach where I have to reach, because there's many to. Sometimes look, in the end, now I'm again here, and I left already for 15 years, and I'm back in LA.
Yeah. Dude, I'm proud of you, man. That's huge. I mean, to leave the town that you came from all the way in Italy, knowing zero English and like making it happen, and now you have your own pizzeria or restaurant or dude, it's incredible,
the
man.
first time I went clubs, because I came here and I was 19. And the first day before I went to sleep in this motel, I left the stuff. I went to the store next to the motel I was, and I go right away. I buy 1 liter beer,
Okay.
pack of cigarette. They ask me ID. I say, what ID?
Yeah,
Then
yeah.
after passport. Oh, passport.
Yeah.
I get passport. I understand. 19. No alcohol. What? No alcohol.
Oh,
I
that's
think
gotta be, yeah, that would have
no
been a
alcohol.
shock. That would have been a culture shock, yeah.
I said, wow, where did I go?
Mm-hmm.
So when I was in the hostel, after a couple of weeks I was there, a group of people was getting together to go in a club. And
Yeah.
without, I didn't understand nothing, but I understood
Enough.
we was going to the club.
Mm-hmm.
And somebody was telling me, no, you cannot come. You young. They don't let you in.
Hmm. Yeah.
I said, don't worry, it's okay. Let's go. And for the first time, I go try to get in a club.
Okay.
And I understood the situation. I believe I understood the situation, but I was not clear. No, I understood. They tell me I cannot get in, but now I see more clear because I remember. But in that moment when they were talking to me, I'm not sure, what I understood. Oh,
I'm listening.
no. So when we went there, and they asked us the ID, the security was the first time I see this security. Like in Italy, we have security, but I never saw some security like that. Really giant, big man.
6'12",
Like
300 pounds.
it was
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah.
This guy, so big. So when we arrived, a group of us, and that the guy asked ID. This guy was trying to tell me that I couldn't get in. I couldn't tell. He started arguing. Say, don't you see how old I am? What ID? Something like that. I believe, because I'm not sure what he said, but I see they start looking like physically argue. I understand he tried to help me to not show the ID, to leave all of us in without me.
Right.
But I see the guy argue, so I put my line down. I go to it. I line down like a kid. I put, he was giant.
Yeah.
I have an orange shirt, like that orange.
Fluorescent, like-
fluorescent, yeah.
Yeah.
I have shoes with 12-inch of your white. Then you really can't. I was 20,
Reflective, like yeah.
So I walked between his legs and I walked in.
Get the fuck out.
I just walked.
That's like
between-
that's like a cartoon.
I walked between his legs and walked in. After 5 minutes, I was in. I come out and I say, I talk to him a lot.
Yeah.
Hey, Italiano, amico, my friend. And I talked to all the security in there.
So they saw your face after
The
you
day
were already
after,
inside.
I go, hey, my friends. The day after, I went back.
Yeah.
I go to the guy, hey, how are you? I give the hand. I go in. No.
So now you're good.
I spent 2 years in there, going there without ID.
Yeah.
And when I was 21, I asked them to invite me for the drink. They want to kill me.
Yeah.
You took a joke of us 2 years.
That's funny. That's
See,
great,
I said,
man.
yes, but I'm 21 now. You owe me a drink.
Yeah. That's incredible. That's a great story. Yeah, man, the fucking drinking age, it's annoying out here. But
If
So you made it work.
It's good I didn't
Yeah.
know, because if I know before, maybe I don't come.
right. Well, the thing is, you have to always, in any situation, you have to act like you've been there before. you have to act like you belong there. You know, if you start showing like, can I do this, and like show like asking permission, like they're gonna question that. So, dude, you nailed it, man. You.
I said the best. This is so big. It's not you're gonna feel me going. I'm like a hand next to this guy. You know, it's an elephant, and I'm a little hand.
Dude, I know. I mean, you're a little bit bigger than me. I mean, I
But
get
I
it.
took I took the situation because this guy then came with me. I took that chance, that moment when he started saying, "No, what's idea? You know, what? Don't you see how old I am? Something
Yeah.
to start." So his eyes, he was to this guy. I said, "Now, boom, you know." I took that moment
Jesus
like
Christ.
he tried to help me. I'm gonna help myself too.
Yeah,
I'm not
yeah,
gonna
yeah.
help
You
him
saw the
do all the
opportunity.
job.
Yeah.
I see him try to help me and said, "Now,
Yeah.
you know." He took his attention. He was like this, you know, big man. Follow me, could walk. Follow me.
Unbelievable. It worked though. Like I'm surprised, but not surprised. You know, I'm surprised
I
it
know,
worked.
I just did it. There was no plan, no nothing.
Yeah,
I
of
tell
course,
you
of
now,
course. You
let's
just-
go. I'm gonna do that.
see an
I
opp-
don't think I can do it.
Yeah.
In that day, I just did it, and it worked.
You saw the
because,
opportunity.
yeah, slowly I have 3-4 places over there. Then I on Main Street. Then I used to go out. There was the Circle Bar, and still there. The
Yep,
whole
yep.
house, the whole Brian next to the whole house was the first one I walked in Main Street. Beautiful.
I bet it was. I fucking bet.
And that day, the first day, I didn't spend no money in there because everybody was giving me drinks.
Right. Because you're from Italy?
I don't know.
Probably because you're from Italy. Like, hey.
I was dancing on the everywhere, you know. They were like up and there to make it. I want to be sure. I want everybody to see me. And they saw me and they come to me. They give me a drink. Thank you. Come drink. I didn't have a chance to buy one.
Right.
I
Fuck
drank so
it.
much and I didn't even buy one. It was great. I said, "Well, such a night. I'll be
Dude.
here tomorrow."
This is why I brought you on here. This is exactly why I brought you on here. Guys, you're intriguing. You're an interesting guy. You got fucking stories. Like, you've lived a life. I'm thoroughly impressed, man. I'm thoroughly impressed. So how'd you get into to owning your own business? Provami's, specifically on Melrose.
Well, when I came here the first time, in 97, I was young. I was 19. And yes, it was for me, it was one big party. The 4 years, it was one big party. I reached in the end to do party like 6 days a week. My girlfriend at that moment, she was a promoter. She used to organize a
nice.
party.
Yeah.
She used to rent the club, put the DJ, put everything, you know, and promote that party for. She used to do 3-4 party a year, and promote them, you know, doing 2-3 months, and
Yeah.
then have the party.
Yeah.
So we usually go out every night for kind of job. We have to promote the club. So
Yeah.
we was going out 3-4 club every night.
Okay.
So it was party for me the first time. But second time I came now, 6 years ago. I came already. Then I had a business in Spain. I came already. Then I have a family. I have kids. So it's not like the first time. I came here now with a very good idea to make some money. I travel. I've been in England. I've been in Canada. I've been in Switzerland. I've been in Spain before to come back here. You know, so I see the business and the taxes and the prices
Yeah.
of the employees, the food, how much you sell something, how much it costs you to sell something. In the end, I didn't study a lot. You know, I'm not a genius of the. I didn't do. You know, I didn't. I started work 11, so I studied until I was 14. So I'm not any clever like.
You don't need to. You don't need to be to get far in this world. Like,
But I understood then the best city to have a business as a restoration, like food,
Restaurant?
gastronomy, restaurant, anything you about food.
Yeah.
The best place in the world to open it's USA,
okay.
not
yeah.
Los Angeles only, because I believe also it's better than in Italy, Texas, and not many. Maybe Texas is better than here. I mean, there's many USA. The
So you
state.
think LA over New York, or do you think New York over?
The state, USA.
Just the whole
I believe
USA?
all the state, because the prices and the quality, the people, the way they the way they trade the food. You bring an Italian food in America, it's not Italian food in Italy. In Italy, Italian food. It's our food.
It's
not
food.
special.
It's food.
It's not it's our food only, no? So we just, but here, bringing that here, it become much more value.
I got it, yeah.
One pizza, margherita, cheese pizza, we call it margherita, but you call it cheese. And when I say you margherita, for you, it's already special. We just add basil and olive oil. But it's cheese pizza. Let's say, in my town, it's selling $3. One pizza. Here I sell it for $15. When I put it somewhere, because I had, when my, there was a guy, there was this, I went on YouTube, on Facebook with a video from somebody came to see me, my job. It's your guy in Los Angeles. So from Italian people, there is this Facebook page. So when they see I was selling the pizza $15, they said, wow, $15, that's why you're in America.
Yeah.
So it's crazy for us selling one pizza $15.
Right.
The cost is the same, the cheese costs the same here than in America.
Honestly, I think $15 is cheap out here.
Here than in Italy, the cheese costs the same. So I buy the cheese in Italy, fresh cheese. It costs the same than buy the cheese here in America.
Right.
Same price.
Same price,
But in
but
Italy, I sell
fresher.
it $3 the pizza, because it cost me $1 the pizza. I sell it $3. Here it cost me $1 the pizza. I sell it $15.
Right.
Because
So,
here
the
you
margins
here
are
you
way
have other
better.
stuff. Here you have rent. In Italy, you don't pay $5,000 rent. Pizzeria, you pay $500
Right.
rent. So there is other stuff that takes more. But if you have a successful restaurant in LA, you have profit. Real money.
Right.
If you have a successful restaurant in Italy, you have a job.
So how did you actually get into? What'd you do? Did you start getting loans? Did you save up enough to?
No, I came here 6 years ago, and I started working as a server because that's more. It's more easy to make money, and you can make more than you can make as much you can. So the paycheck as a waiter, it cannot. It's not standard. I can make 4,000 like I can make 8,000 the same month.
Right.
Depends the guest I got, and depends of how good I am to sell.
Right.
And how good I am to people want to come back to see me. That's what I say to my server now. Forgive about the food. My food is good. Now make your friends outside to the guests. They're gonna become your friends. Not they're gonna come to see you first of all, and then the food too. But everything is important, So then I know the kitchen. I start working in Pastaio in Beverly Hills, and I become one of the biggest seller over there. The truffle, they have truffle. I was selling the most. I was the one who sell more truffle.
Okay. Good.
So I work as a server because I want to make more money as soon as possible, no? Because I want to open a place. But it was not planning this Provami. It was not a plan. I was here. I was not ready yet to open, and we had a food truck before, and it was between friends. We lost too much friends. We didn't do good our job. We lost 60,000 in 6 months, stupidly, but it was an experience. Now I know, don't do that with your friends.
Yeah. Business and friendship, man. That's
what you're
rough.
talking in the night is gonna be the stay in the morning with the friends. What you talk in the night, the day after we change. Nobody's gonna fight nobody. We friends from forever. We're not gonna argue now.
Yeah.
So no, but it was just an experience. So I lose a little time, and then I was keep working to put money away. But a guy from my town, he owns a successful restaurant. It's called the Forma Cheese Restaurant. Yes, true now.
Was this here in LA?
Here in LA.
Okay.
It's very good. Maybe one day we go.
Okay.
It's very, very good. It's a very good food, and he's a chef. He used to work when he was young with my father, and when I came here, I saw him here. But after after 2 years I was here, I saw him where he was. So anyway, so what I was saying, I got lost.
Well, we were talking about how you're getting into it, how you got into the business. We talked about.
How do I start the business?
Well, yeah, but I mean, I thought
this
I
guy
should.
Forma Cheese called us.
That's
me.
right. That's right. Former cheese.
This guy Forma Cheese, beside the food, and I got lost on his food and to go to it there. But
Yeah.
he called me to say, Paolo, look, there is this pizzeria, Provami. They want to sell it. And it's a good food oven, good kitchen, good position. I know you want to open something. I was not ready to open.
Okay.
100%. I was getting ready. But we hear this. I was living together with my partner then, and now it's not my partner anymore. But me, Antonio, we opened this place because Antonio, the guy I was renting a room in Sherman Oaks and living with him,
Uh-huh.
he also wanted to open something. From 10 years, he was looking for to open. Then casually, I was living with him, a pizza guy, with the guy who wants to open a pizza. Me, oh, look, such a car. In the end, it was just a craving for him. But anyway, it was just a craving. When he got it, he didn't want it no more. Like a kid. I want to buy it. I want to buy it. You leave it there, you don't use it. So when this guy Piero called us, and I said to my friend, look, this pizzeria, let's go have a look, no? Mm-hmm. We went to have a look, and we see the pizzeria. It was great, for what I need to do, $100,000. It was nothing. Then we checked place here. We didn't need nothing for 100,000.
And this is the location on Melrose.
Yeah,
right.
this one.
Yeah,
Provami.
okay.
We bought it for 100,000.
Okay.
We bought the machine. Everything is inside. It's ours. Let's say then if I close, I can take the oven and the fridge and everything with me.
That's good.
Yeah, we made a list of what we bought for that 100,000.
Okay.
And we came to see the place. There were no coronavirus. It was just 1 month and a half before the coronavirus when we start talking.
Right.
So in around 1 month we closed up the deal and we bought it, and 1 week after they closed us.
So you open up.
So
a month after.
I was not ready to take the place. That's the reality. When we went to see the place, we liked it very much.
Mm-hmm.
And we didn't know about the coronavirus. That's surprise after. But before, for us, that place, it was perfect.
Yeah.
I didn't have all the money to take it, but my friends, the guy was living with me, yes. He said, you know what, fuck the money, I'll put the money,
Wow.
we work together, we'll open.
Is this
After 6 months we open it, he want to get out.
Is this the guy with the white hair?
Yeah, with little white hair.
Red truck?
Yeah.
Okay. I haven't seen him in a while.
That's why, it's not there anymore.
Oh, that was the guy with the craving who
wants to just open, and then after 10 years looking for a pizzeria, 6 months after he said, I want to get out.
Okay.
So in the beginning I got mad because I said, get out? What do you mean get out? We talked. Then the pizzeria 6 months after is not ready for anybody to be owner
Right.
and not work in. We were supposed to work in until, because we are professional. He's a server, I'm a chef. Together, you take care of one part, I take care of the other part. When the place makes enough money to pay the server, the hostess, the busboy, and all the employees, then we will step out.
Right.
But not totally. You step
Not
out
early.
by not being chef, not be a pizza chef, not be a server. But you still are the owner. You have to coordinate.
Of course.
Coordinate, be there, make sure. Because, we say in Italy, l'occhio del cavallo, the eye of the owner makes the horse bigger, fatter. So if the owner is watching the horse eat more and get fatter.
Okay, I see.
Something like that. Then if you are not watching your stuff,
Yeah.
it gets skinny.
Yeah, I get it. That's cool.
So even I believe, but for me that's the goal. Just not be the pizza chef. Be the owner, be there, but I'll be there. I like my job, I'll be there anyway.
Right.
I'll be there talking to the guests, I'll be there make sure everybody is happy. If somebody needs support, give them the support. If somebody needs to go holidays, send them to holidays. I don't mind to work.
It's boss shit.
I worked all my life, and I think I work because I like it. Say one day I'm gonna have my wood oven in my garden with cherry wood because it's the best. But nobody can use cherry wood. Cherry wood they do furniture. They don't burn it in the oven, because it's expensive. But it's the best wood for pizza, for anything.
Okay.
The best because wood. What it does the difference of a electric oven and a wood oven. The electric oven, it will not give you any smell, any affumigation, because it's comes smoked.
Right.
The pizza it has a little smoked tasting, not then you put of the wood, the fire, the cardboard, the hash.
You can definitely, even from a brick oven to just the rotating oven that's on like a factory belt or whatever. Like you can taste the
Of
difference
course.
in the charcoaling and
Of
and all
course.
that. Yeah.
So depends of the wood you put. You got the different taste and different
Yeah.
smoky taste, no? So cherry is the best. So one day I want to have the cherry and the wood oven in my garden just for me. When I feel like I'm gonna do my pizza, I'm gonna invite my friends and have few of the best pizza home because I will always craving to make pizza.
Right. Well, dude, soon enough, man, you're
I
gonna
can
have
tell you-
that. You're
I
gonna-
can tell you, when I came here in the beginning, and I work in this American pizza, for me it was great because I was in America, I was not working, I was on the beach Monday to Friday, dark, very dark. I start to know anybody even without talk.
Yeah,
just
yeah.
play. My smile was like this all time. So after 4 months I was here, I met two people, then two Italians. Then
Okay.
they make me live with them, and I left the hostel to live with these people. So I even spend less rent.
Oh.
From under 14, I spent $50 rent.
That's just. It's
Okay,
crazy.
this
The
is
price.
another- this
I
is-
know.
This is another story when I hear. So I was in the hostel with nobody to talk like clearly.
Yeah.
This two Italian comes after almost 4 months I was there. This two Italian comes, and they were guests of the hostel before. They were client,
Okay.
so they know anybody, but they speak English, Italian, but they speak English.
Yeah.
So they come there to borrow a pants for cooking a pasta in the new apartment they just rent. So I hear this guy speak Italian. Wow, I gone down. Wow, finally somebody to speak. They invite me to go eat with them. I say, okay, I'll go. Finally, we spoke. I spoke after 4 months. I spoke clearly with someone. You know,
How'd
from
that
the-
feel? I bet that
from
felt.
the beginning to the end to clear up everything without misunderstood. Or did you understand?
I
or
bet that's a huge relief. Like,
So when we get to the house, to the apartment, it was on 420 Broadway, on Venice Beach. 420. After I find out about
perfect.
420,
It's perfect.
in the beginning I didn't know, but 420 was perfect.
Yeah. All right.
So I see them starting cutting the onions for cooking. I say, stop, I'll cook. Move. they were a guitar player and singer.
Okay.
They were trying to be famous to sing and play.
Right. Yeah.
And they were very good. And I see them start cooking and say, stop, I'll cook. I was craving. 4 months I'm not eating nothing. I eat the same for 4 months. Breakfast, eggs, I have a buffet breakfast. I have no lunch, and I have one chicken, one rice
Yeah,
and lettuce every day
all
for
the
4
free
months.
shit, all the free
I
shit.
didn't spend nothing extra. That was also my to stay. If I was going, I need that, I need the other.
yeah,
I was
yeah.
okay with nothing, no,
Oh,
the
that's
same shit. When I got that spaghetti with tomato and basil, and I had the chance to cook it, they came out perfect.
Oh man, I
I was
bet.
there. They came out like perfect. Al dente. I make them cook the right time. I put the basil in the end. The smell, little olive oil on top, warm. Little. They have a piece of Parmigiano. We grated the right Parmigiano.
Yeah.
We eat it. I was like a kind of orgasmus. Oh, finally.
Yeah,
a
dude,
good
I can-
pasta spaghetti.
Yeah.
Yeah. And we talked until 2 o'clock in the morning. They were very nice. They walked me back because in the end, that area, 420 was between 4th and Electric. But after 5th and 6th, they sell crack on that street. So they walked me back to the hostel on the beach. I was surprised because I was not expecting them to walk me back. So they walked me back. I said, wow, such a nice guy, these people. They even walked me back because, by myself, alone.
Might get jumped by a crackhead.
In the morning, they come to me. Again, in the morning, I wake up. I just wake up. They come to the hostage. Paolo, we have an idea. Why don't you live with us? They said, in the list we hit.
Yeah. Oh my
In the
god.
list we hit. So I changed from under $14 a week sleeping for $50 a week sleeping. Because they pay $750 2-bedroom on 420 Broadway. $750 2-bedroom with the living room and kitchen and toilet.
So you get more privacy.
I was not in the room. They have the room one each. I was in the living room.
But at least you're not
They
with
paid 250, yeah, I was
20
with 8
people,
but
yeah,
I like those 8 people. I love it.
Okay, yeah.
When I left that, I miss it. I used to go there a lot.
and just hang out on the fucking couch.
All those people every week new arrive.
Yeah, that's
I was
great.
making a note. Who arrived today?
That's
2
hilarious.
girls.
Yeah. So you living with them?
So I went to live with. When they asked me to live with them, I said, "Yeah, fuck, let's go. It's great. In the list, I have 2 Italian. We can speak. We become a family." So to spend not too much on money on food because nobody actually has a job. I was working Saturday and Sunday. They would play music,
Guitar and sing. Yeah.
So I do like a job. If I have a restaurant and I have 3 guests breakfast, 3 guests lunch, 3 guests dinner, 7 days a week. I make a list. I have a plan. This week I have 3 guests lunch, breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
So you had your own restaurant out of the house.
In the house, I made a plan, $20 each. We eat well 7 days a week. Well, 7 days a week. 1 day meat, 1 day fish, veg, regular, just tomato. But we eat well, lunch, breakfast, lunch, and dinner, 7 days. And we couldn't be everywhere. 2 o'clock, everybody home.
God, why couldn't you have been my roommate? I would have paid. Fuck, man. That's a great fucking deal, man. Good for you for capitalization, I guess.
We were like a family, and we were having such a good time. Just be home and eat. So sometimes I go with them where they go play, no? Because when I was not work, just Saturday and Sunday I was work. The rest of the day I was off beside the beach. Sometime in the evening I was going with them where they was going to play, no?
Yeah.
I like dance. They play, they sing, I dance next to them. I make noise, I make them like I'm a public.
Right.
People get exciting to hear them, no? Yeah. So one day they go in Santa Monica Boulevard Promenade. I never been there before. After 4 months I was here.
Yeah.
I go out with them with the bus. We walk to the promenade. I turn around, I see a wood fire, Italian Pizzeria, Trastevere. I never saw it. I thought it was like my place with the machine, the button, the press.
Yeah.
Open the pizza. The oven, like you said, tunnel, you put it here, comes out
Factory
of
on the other side. Yeah.
Wow. It was not for me, it was not pizzeria.
Yeah.
I see the wood oven, Italian pizzeria. This Mexican guy was playing with the pizza, but just throw it straight up. Like
Yeah.
So
It
I
wasn't
said,
making it bigger or
no,
anything.
but he was play with her, He was play with her, like throw the pizza in the sky, like I see, like Italian pizzeria, Italian dough, Italian meat.
Oh, you saw some authentic.
I saw something that I recognized. It. Wow, this is what I was looking for.
Okay.
Not the American pizzeria I was working with the machines.
Right.
I thought it was not existing. I didn't know. I told American they do like this.
So which shop was this?
This was like after 4 months I was here.
Do you remember? No. Do you remember the name of the shop?
Trastevere Pizzeria.
Which one?
Trastevere on
Okay.
it's a area of Rome.
Oh, it's okay.
Trastevere, Trastevere.
Yeah, I got it.
Trastevere, it's a zone, it's area like
Okay.
Santa Monica. Trastevere, it's area of Rome.
Okay,
near
cool.
near to the river, to the Tevere River.
Okay, cool.
And the owner, he was Romain, the owner of this place, Italian. So big place, like 200 chairs in a corner between Santa Monica Promenade and Santa Monica Boulevard.
Okay.
In a corner.
It's a big shop, man.
I see the guy do like that. I forget about my friends. I go like an addiction. I walk in the restaurant.
Yeah.
I walk inside without wait nobody. I go towards the pizza guy directly. I go to the pizza guy. He's locked in the pizzeria like a small square like this with a piece of wood. I open the piece of wood. I go in. The flour is over there. The dough is below.
Yeah.
I open the fridge. I take off the pizza dough from the fridge. I put in the flour. And I start make the pizza. And I start play. Boom. Finally I can play because I do pizza acrobatic, no?
Yeah.
I start play with the pizza. Boom. The Mexican guy, he thinks I don't know because I was not even speaking English, so I said something, maybe in Italian. I said, ehi, togliti, devo fare la pizza, per piacere togliti davanti. She went, move, let me make a pizza. Please.
You were compelled. You
I
were
don't know.
drawn
I
there.
just went like an addictive. I didn't realize what I
Oh my
did
God, I can see this.
until the guy, the owner, this Mexican went to call the owner. He said, did you send this guy in the pizzeria?
Yeah,
You
yeah,
know,
yeah,
the
yeah,
Mexican
yeah, yeah.
went to ask to the owner,
Yeah.
who is this guy?
He's like, who the fuck is this Italian
Did
making
you
my
send
food?
him? Did you send him in the pizzeria? He goes, oh, what the fuck you talking about?
Yeah, yeah.
He comes over there and says, what you doing? I said, wow, sorry. I just realized I need to make a pizza, I said. He took an eggplant for the worker, you know, the eggplant. He
Yeah.
gave it to me, stay there, don't move.
No shit.
He said, stay there. I closed that night.
Yeah.
I work until close the night.
He better have given you that job.
2
Oh
years
my
I
God.
worked there.
Dude, that is unbelievable. I'm blown away, man. That is, I mean, cheers to the ambition, the initiative.
My
the
friends all
fucking
worried. They lost me. My friends, they were looking for me all over the street.
Oh
Where is Paolo? We lost Paolo. Now maybe he doesn't. First time I go in Santa Monica, they were worried. Maybe I don't know how to come back home.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
come back
yeah,
home
yeah.
after midnight. Wow, I got my job.
Yeah.
So exciting. Then I can make pizza again. You know,
Dude.
for me it was like a lottery. I could make my pizza again.
I can't cheers without nothing. I can't cheers with nothing. I think there's a drop in here. Cheers, man. That's fucking incredible. I got a drop. Man, people out there can take notes from that. That's dedication, that's that's passion, that's initiative, that's taking control.
And look the casuality.
Dude, that's
the
unbelievable.
The casual things. Then Antonio, my partner, before we open,
Yeah.
he went to a friend of him birthday.
Okay.
Then this guy also owned a restaurant, Italian guy. Casually, this guy, he was a friend of Paolo, the owner, and it's the same my name.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
Paolo, is Paolo Simeone, I'm Paolo Palmieri. So Antonio, the guy we opened together, no? My partner, we opened together. He went in a birthday and there was this Paolo there too. This Paolo Simeone.
So there's a third Paolo? Paolo?
No, two Paolo.
Two
Paolo
Paulos.
Simeone is the owner.
Right,
Who gave
and
me
then
a
you-
job, who I went in and I make the pizza.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
in
yeah,
the
yeah.
Trastevere, no?
Right.
This guy, he was in a birthday where Antonio, my partner, then we opened the place
Yeah,
together.
Provami.
Before we opened, he went in a birthday for his friends, and Paolo was there. They start talking about pizza, no pizza, and this Paolo Simeone say, "Wow, I used to have a pizza guy in Trastevere, Italian. Paolo, he used to play with pizza. He was, and then Antonio says, "What's Paolo you talk? Paolo Palmieri. Oh, Paolo Palmieri lives with me."
Oh, you know him? Oh, you guys live together?
I was living with Antonio, and then we opened the pizzeria.
Right,
But
right.
before we opened the pizzeria, Antonio went to his friend's birthday, where he was inviting also Paolo, the owner of Trastevere.
I got you. Okay,
They
okay.
start talking about pizza, and Paolo talk about me.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
He didn't know about me for 20 years.
Okay.
But he's remembering talk about, wow, I have a pizza guy working in Trastevere.
Oh, I get it.
You know.
Wow.
And Antonio say, "What's Paolo you talking about? What, you know, Paolo Palmi? No, it cannot be. He lives with me. Paolo Palmi is back. You see? Now we get together again. We talk. He came to see me in the pizzeria. You know, he was so happy to see me again.
How does that
But
happen?
you see, and Antonio was getting much more into it. They say, "Don't worry. You know, I'll put the money." Because
How do you think that happens, man? How do you think that happens? Do you think that's like fate? Do you think it's you're just in the world of pizza and
well,
and
maybe I just need somebody to put the money to open the place.
that's
And
unbelievable.
universe helped me out.
That's
I don't know.
unbelievable, man.
But you know, I feel very bad. I lost Antonio. Then he left the society because for me him it's a family.
Right, right,
You
right,
know,
right,
for
right,
me
right, right.
it's a family. When we're living together with him, him and his dog, because he had a dog, and I walk his dog. You know, in his garden. I train and I meditate. The best in those years. Then in these years that I spent in America. So I really think it's a lost. Then he left. You know, I'm gonna find my way anyway because I don't have excuse. Because men who find excuse, it's not cannot be called a man. You
I
have
agree.
to find the solutions.
I agree.
Excuse. Oh, because of that, I'm not gonna make it. Because of that happened, I'm not gonna.
I
no,
agree,
I don't care
1,000%.
what happens. I'm gonna make it anyway. I'm gonna find my road.
Yes.
If it doesn't exist, I'll build the fucking
Exactly.
road. But I'm gonna go for it.
I stopped making excuses a long time ago. Exactly like you said.
Oh,
I mean, a man
let's-
doesn't make excuses. A man knows how to solve problems or figures out how to solve it.
It's not other people's mistakes what's going on in your life. It's your decision.
Yeah.
That's it. Take your decision, keep it, hold them, maintain them, and you'll be okay.
I'm glad you brought that up. Yeah. Keep going. I'm fascinated. Keep
No,
going.
no, I don't know what I was talking about.
You were talking about Antonio and how.
So
you-
it's a big loss, and I even now, I tell him, you're gonna come back in.
You're welcome.
You're welcome. Like
family
nothing
before-
nothing happened. Come back in, you take your part, like nothing.
That's
happened.
great, that's
I
great.
always, I told him many times. For me, he still has that until I don't put other people in the middle, because then if I'm not alone anymore, I will not be able to do. But you cannot control the other people. You know?
Right. Correct. Yeah, yeah.
If I wanna control him, it's like obligate him to do something. But if you don't wanna do something, you and if I love you, I'm gonna leave you not do it. You know. But I'm sorry, and I think it's not the best for me. Cioè, I will make it anyway, but it was better with him.
Oh, I believe you're gonna make it. After everything, I mean, it just seems like you're destined for everything.
I ask God.
And you're passionate. You're passionate.
I
That's-
ask God to help me to make, the project that I had since when I was very young become a reality. Watch one. Have a business successful, then it works for you, then you are proud. This menu, I wrote it. This system, I designed it. These people, I hired. So this works. So I want just this satisfaction. Then what I decide, and what I design, and what I build, it works.
Yeah.
Pays taxes, I can be a good citizen.
Citizen. Yeah. Yeah.
Pay taxes, that's all legal, gives a job to somebody, and I'm not anymore below the pushing of the energy of the society.
Yeah.
I use the society on myself to buy my house, to give a job, to do my stuff.
Okay.
Then after this, when I got this done, I wanna open my my mind to the meditation and to go deep inside of me.
It's beautiful. It's beautiful.
But I find out the meditation and this stuff, and you realize you don't need nothing. You just don't need nothing. You got everything in you, and you don't need really nothing. You don't need even a job. You don't need nothing. You don't need to pay the rent. You don't need nothing. But this, it's something, it came out in the middle of. I have to finish what I start. And then maybe when I finish what I start and I have something new to start, then I'll go deep in something else. But
When do you
now,
consider yourself finished?
Never.
Yep, that's what I thought.
Never.
No, I mean that's great. But I mean, like for your Provami endeavor, do you plan on opening a change?
My goal about business is have a business that works for me without me really needed to be nowhere. So it means, and I have
See-
all the person, then they can take it, the manager. I have all the person. That's a goal about job, not like a job.
Yeah.
I have to delegate.
I went to a film school a long time ago, and they had a guest speaker in one of my classes, and he said something about a business is not a business until it makes money when you're not there. And I always remembered that.
In different case, it's a job.
Right.
If you have to be there, it's a job.
Yeah, exactly. It's work.
It's not. It's a job. It's work.
Yeah.
You have to go work and you make your money.
But a business is not a business until you're making money when
I
you're
own a
not
business
there.
when the business is there. It give me this much every month,
Right.
and I just go there to sign something for the taxes.
Write the checks or whatever.
No,
Yeah.
even.
Yeah.
No, even. I have a manager to.
Oh,
pay
there
the
you go.
people.
There you go. Yeah.
I have a
okay.
manager, but I have to do just the taxes or some
Yeah.
stuff. Just go there because I want it. Go there and be a guest.
Yeah.
Quality control.
Yeah.
I want to go there, eat, and if there's something I have to say, I'll say.
So are you almost there? Are you getting there?
No, no.
I mean, Corona fucked it up, huh?
Not yet, and I believe it needs check. It needs. It will take. When you open a business, you need in at least 3 years. One to s- take one to show who you are.
Uh-huh.
One to show your dish. 1 year is just to make people know I'm here. I got my dish.
Yeah.
2, you start taking a little bit of the inversion back.
Uh-huh.
3, the third years, you can tell if you have to take 10 employees or 5 employees. Make the third year, you must have clear how much you spend, how much you make.
Okay.
So it depends on how much you make, and that's the goal. That's also important to know what you're doing, because if I make 30,000 a month, I cannot spend 35. So I have to be careful how to have a profit of those 30,000.
So you're saying within 3 years you should know exactly how much you should be able to project how much you're going to
In at
make.
least 3 years, it will tell you
pay your employees.
If you have a business, then you need to go ahead or you need to close.
Okay. Because there's
after
some
3
crazy.
years, after 3 years, if you make 30,000 and to make 30,000, you need 32,000.
Right.
The employees and everything.
Yeah.
You better close.
Okay.
But you in the list you have 3 years time.
I'm trying to understand. It's not like,
Let's say after 1 year,
It's the
if
English.
you don't make enough, you don't want to close because
Yeah.
you just have 1 year. You cannot close yet, even if you don't make profit. After 1 year, you just pay rent.
Right.
It's not to close.
Right.
But after 3 years, if you just pay
If
rent,
you're
the
still
employees,
just breaking even. Yeah.
you must close.
Okay, I get what
Don't
you're
lose
saying.
no more time.
Yeah.
But in the list, you need 3 years. And
mean,
we are
there's some-
15 months now. We are halfway. Now, in another 15, 16 months, I will see if it's a place I need to care, I need to take, or I need to lose.
Well, I mean, there's some crazy statistics surrounding the food industry and opening businesses and opening bars. And I forget the exact number, but it's a huge percentage fail within the first year.
Each restaurant open, 2 restaurants close.
And for
That's
for your first year to encounter like COVID
Yeah.
and still stay open after,
It's already successful.
dude,
Now,
you guys are. It's unbelievable what you guys are doing, because I mean that's going against
because
all
we had
odds.
experience, and we had a menu. Then, it's not danger menu. Like if in the beginning I put tuna tartare, fried calamari, mussels, and seafood,
I see what
I
you're saying.
won't
Yeah,
spend
yeah.
double of food cost, and I won't eat most of that fish
Right.
or throw it away.
Yeah.
So I was smart in the beginning because I bought a place, and this guy was not really making a bomb. Not like if he was successful, he won't sell it. No.
Okay. You're right.
So if you sell it first, but you are not making enough.
Yeah.
So I know I can make better, I'll buy. But I know you don't make big money. If you make big money, you don't sell it. You find employees.
Okay.
You change employees until you find the right one. You don't care. You don't pay for. The place pay for. But if you don't make the money, you want to sell the place. So you want to sell the place. I know you don't make the money. So I start with the menu, not the risking. Let's say I put stuff, then it is not very danger to if
Pepperoni
ham,
and
pepperoni,
bologna
stuff,
and-
it lasts months in the fridge.
Right.
One ham, full
Where
ham,
fish and mussels and
3 days.
calamari and stuff.
3
is-
days. You buy today, you don't sell tomorrow. After tomorrow, eat it.
That's quick.
Fish,
That
3
quick,
days.
yeah.
Like
Wow,
mussel
okay.
in the fridge, 3
Okay,
days.
okay.
If you want to have them,
I'm ignorant. I don't know.
if you want to sell them like safe,
Right.
fourth day
Okay.
you're already not safe.
Yeah.
Fifth day, surely you're
How
not
many-
safe.
how
6 days you're gonna send people on the hospital.
How many
intoxication.
restaurants do you think are selling on day 4 or 5?
Many.
A lot.
Many and
Yeah.
many people right now they got already the stomach used to
Yeah.
eat bad food
Yeah.
because we are a machine and we get used to everything. You can get used to eat rocks if you start eat rocks slowly.
Yeah. You
Our
adapt.
stomach,
You adapt.
We adapt.
Yeah.
We are able to get used to bad things. That's why you can drink for 40, 50 years. You can
Right,
smoke
right.
for 40, 50 years because the body
Adapts. It figures out a way to
adapt,
survive.
and
yeah.
he uses all the energy to protect that shitty part.
Yeah.
Then you got belly, you got swallowing, you got pain in the legs, you got all that shit happening before you die.
It's because everything's right there on the heart from smoking. Yeah, I get it.
But we can we can have the food situation and the hub. It's all about the way. For example, coffee. I have coffee 20 years with sugar.
How do you? Okay, keep going.
Then I was fat, like 15 months ago or no, 6 years ago I was fat.
Skinny fat.
No, I was fat. I have belly.
Really?
I lost 50 pounds.
No shit. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
And I was having coffee with sugar, limoncello. I love limoncello,
Yeah.
liquor.
Forgot we could have grabbed that. We have some limoncello down there
No.
too. But yeah,
I'll
we
buy
do.
some.
Next time we're gonna have you back here for sure. We're gonna fucking get drunk off limoncello and yeah,
We'll bring a couple girls too.
yeah, for sure, man. We're doing another one for sure. But you,
So you get used to the coffee. You get used to stuff. So I drink coffee with sugar for 20 years. And then when I decide to take care and lose weight and check what I don't need it, so you start to take off sodas, sugar from the coffee, for example. Now I have coffee without sugar all the time. So if I put sugar in the coffee now, it's bad. It's sweet, too much sweet. I don't like it anymore.
yeah.
So that make me
Work on.
trust that you get used to. If you used to coffee with sugar, that's your coffee.
Right.
But if you change it,
If you get used to just having it black,
you need just few days without.
Yeah.
And the beginning it's like, but after 3-4 days, then become blood the other one. So you can force yourself to get used for the right things.
Is there an Italian way of making coffee versus a French way of making coffee versus an American way of making
Everybody
coffee?
does different coffee. I don't know French because I've never been in French. But
I've always heard of the French press, and that's why I mentioned French. Like, and you had some machine or mechanical device. It looked like a mechanical device. It looked like something that you like pulled down a handle. It looked like it was a coffee machine or something for an espresso.
we have the machine, and you put the arm below, and there is other, then you put it like this below. But it's the same stuff. What's going on? Then you press the coffee, and in a container where the hot water comes down.
Yeah. And where do you get your beans from?
It's Italian beans I use.
Okay.
It's called Danesi coffee. It's Italian.
Yeah. Okay.
It's very good quality coffee I have.
Okay.
But I don't sell a lot. The most of the coffee I'll drink it.
Really? Well, no. I mean, you have a really cool shop. As soon as
I want to open for break. I believe this place can be open from 6 o'clock in the morning. I open 1 p.m.
yeah.
But right now I don't open 6 o'clock because I'm not ready. But I believe I can open with.
Is that a goal that you're gonna put a couple coffee or espresso
I
machines?
want to open 6 o'clock in the night, and I want to close the pizzeria 6 o'clock in the morning.
That's so sick, man.
Why not?
That's so sick.
The rent is the same.
I mean, if you can do it, I mean, but
Why I cannot do it? Because I don't have the people. and
Somebody
I don't
might-
have people yet.
somebody might say that you'd be paying out for employees when you're not getting the business. If you're paying $15 an hour for an employee and you're only making $7 an hour
It's
for
not
one
worth
person, exactly. But I mean, it's a great concept. It's just there's not a lot of foot traffic on Melrose after like 8 o'clock. You know what I'm saying? Like,
No, the machine works in the nighttime. In the nighttime now it's technology. Now it's a new world. Like I have 6 up.
right?
Postmate, Uber Eats, DoorDash, Grab.
Okay, yeah.
Slice.
Okay, yeah.
I have 6 applications and they work and they delivery doing the.
Right.
I work. I was when Antonio left as a partner, because I was worried about the money because we were not get paid. I am not get paid yet.
Yeah.
He was not. We were two not get paid.
Yeah.
Now it's just me not get paid, but I paid the real.
Okay.
But to be able to afford to pay the rent and everything, and not be in the red number. Even if I make 30,000, I have to spend 29. No.
Right.
Try to be there, to help the business because I lost a partner. I said instead to close 10 o'clock, I'm gonna close 12 o'clock.
Yeah.
And 10 o'clock, I send everybody home. I stay by myself
There
2
you go.
hours.
Okay.
10 to 12. Everything I sell, I just food cost and me.
Right.
I reached to sell like $200 a night, 10 to 12.
You get that
Yeah.
many people after?
Yeah.
Good for you. I mean,
8:30, 9 o'clock, stop everything.
'Cause it's-
Zero.
'cause I mean,
10
it's-
o'clock I close. Zero. 10:30 I start to have the order. That's why I'm thinking, if I'm open until 6 in the morning, maybe I don't need that menu, my full menu. I'm gonna have smaller menu
Mm-hmm.
with different price too.
Yeah.
But as soon as I have somebody want to be there 10 to 6, 8 hours,
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
10 to 6, then I can finish 10.
Yeah, I mean, what would that be? I mean,
I
15
need a guy who
times
wants to work 8 hours with me, 5
8
days a week,
hours. 50.
40 hours a week, 10 o'clock in the night to 6 o'clock in the morning.
You'd still make, yeah, you'd still
I'm going to
probably
build a
profit
window
off that.
where the courier comes, rings the bell,
Uh-huh.
and you give them the food.
Right, right.
And my guy working is protect inside.
Yep.
Because right now I'm by myself. It's me. I leave open everything.
Uh-huh,
Somebody comes 12 o'clock. Can I sit down? Sit down. Eat. I make them sit down. 11:30. I leave them sit down on the table because it's me. But when I will leave, I will close the place, leave the window open, and put
Yeah,
the guy
with the
who will
courier.
be there until.
That's perfect.
Yeah.
That's perfect.
And when I can, I will put. I'm already talking to somebody for open breakfast, like let's say sub-brand. It's not sub-brand. Let's say it's not sub-brand. It's like if I find somebody to open the breakfast 6 o'clock to 12 to 1 p.m., 7 hours, no?
Yeah, yeah.
Let's say you don't pay rent, I don't pay you. You come, you open, we pay the food cost together, and we share the profit.
So you're wanting a sublet for?
Somebody who knows how to do breakfast and take care of the breakfast time.
You don't want to do breakfast?
I want to do breakfast,
But I mean, you
cannot
personally?
be myself 6 o'clock to 6 o'clock. I need to delegate. I need somebody.
Yeah, but I mean that's just a worker, right? That's you don't need a partner necessarily.
Yeah, but the worker right now, right now I'm going right with the price, no, with the expensive, no. I'm not making a million profit,
Right.
so I have to play with what I make.
Of course.
So I have to spend the right, more or less what I make, a little bit less than what I make. I have to spend every month. My outcome then cannot be higher than my income.
I was just thinking.
So if I put somebody in the morning for 2-3 weeks, maybe I lose money. I just have to pay them.
I was just thinking that you could probably save money. Sorry, the light just went
okay.
out. It just seems like you could save by a little bit of money by creating a 5% or a 5-item menu or something like that, for breakfast. And I feel like you could do that and then pay a worker to kind of do.
That's very. You're right, but that I can do it when I have guaranteed, a part
Right.
of my income, as a profit.
Right.
So I have, what I make. I have a part of profit. Right now I'm working without paycheck, so we're talking that there is no big
That's
profit.
rough, man. Yeah,
There
I
is
get it.
I make few hundred. I raise few hundred, sometimes few thousand a month. My bank account, the business bank account, it raised like that, few hundred, few months, few thousand a month raise, and sometimes like August and July goes lower
Yeah.
because sometimes you don't make enough.
Yeah, I
so
get it.
the deal is then I cannot take the risk
I get it.
to that when I have like 5,000 profit a month, I can take 2,000 and pay one guy to go open and close the breakfast
Right.
on my expense. Even if he doesn't sell nothing, I have the extra money to pay this guy.
Yeah, yeah.
So that's what I'm doing. I move my legs the same power I can, I don't, my step,
I get it.
it's like my legs.
I get it.
If I do my step bigger, I'm not going to last.
Well, I think you'll do well.
Like when I was on the beach and, not working and, spend $14 a week,
Yeah.
$14 a week, but I got the best time. Now I have to spend what I can to survive, but I'll
Next time you come back, we're going to talk about how much I can relate to your story of things feeling like it's meant to be. Yeah, and I mean, I was living out of hostels and all that stuff too. I had my car stolen and all that. It's a whole nother story. I don't think we have enough battery for it, but yeah, dude, I relate to your story 1,000,000%. And I don't want to really cut you off because I'm
okay.
having
I have to actually it's 9 o'clock.
yeah, I'm having a blast with you, but I think our battery's gonna die.
No, it's okay to. It's
Give
okay
me give me a couple of things on your menu that you got, like some of your
Right
shit.
now?
Yeah, some of your things that you
I
love.
have meatball. Then the meatball I have you never tried, but it's my grandmom recipe. And
Okay.
I worked many places. 32 years I work. Nobody beats my grandmom.
All right.
The lasagna, meat lasagna. Then I have. It's also my grandma's recipe.
Okay.
It looks like kind of silly now, but these two items for me, it's the meat item. Then I have, then they are the best. If you like meat,
Okay.
they are the best. Now, if you are vegetarian, I have the timballo di verdura. Then I do it's like a mixed grilled vegetable baked in the oven in something that gives her a form, covered with goat cheese, mascarpone, and mozzarella.
I love goat cheese, dude. Goat cheese is so good. Okay, keep going. Keep
This
going.
goes baked in the oven. When it comes out, I serve with strawberry jelly. This goat cheese and jelly and the eggplant and the bell peppers, the mushroom, is a very good combination to have a vegetarian dish but with some cheese.
Oh my God, man.
Vegan I have, it's penne arrabbiata. Classic Italian, garlic, spicy, olive oil and tomato sauce. Pasta. It's very good. Simple. You have marinara all the time.
Yeah, it's simple. I've seen your menu though now, like really read it, and I'm gonna.
eat marinara, spaghetti marinara in my life, like many days a week from my mom.
Yeah.
Like that's all I want.
Yeah.
I say to my mom, make me a pan, like a big pan of spaghetti marinara, and I'll
Dude,
eat
that sauce.
6-7 times a day. Every time I can, I go to the pan in the kitchen
And
I'll
get
have
off the
another
spoon.
dish, and
Yeah,
another
yeah.
dish from the pan directly.
Yeah,
without
yeah,
even
yeah,
Make the dirty dish.
Oh my God, dude, it's
My-
your sauce is.
I got fat
so
also
good.
because I was working in the pubs, the young, and I was coming home. And my mom was thinking, he works in a pub, sandwich, pizza, salad. He's not gonna be eating enough.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
She's let me find always on the stove, on the kitchen when I come back home in the night, something ready to eat, pasta, chicken, something ready there waiting
Yeah.
for me. I never left.
And
nothing.
so what you got on the stove as a kid coming home from the pub, you are now serving. Now everybody can get.
Now everybody can
Dude,
get.
that's beautiful.
Ah.
I'm happy for you, man. I'm proud of you. I'm a big
Grazie,
fan.
my friend.
I'm a big fan
Thank
of
you.
your food and all that. So it's Provami's. It's Provami's. It's in between.
Provami Pizzeria. But actually, look, all the pattern they left away, no? My big pattern left away. Vito, he takes a very small part of it. Then he was supposed to do stuff. Then he's not doing it. You know what am I gonna do? I'm gonna close Provami. I'm gonna open Paolo Palmieri or Anna and Matteo, my sons, or Il Pugliese. I'm not sure. I'm find a way. My region, where I'm from, my name or my sons' names.
That's beautiful, man.
So and it's gonna be just me. So because of these people, they come in and they leave, and there is a big confusion. Maybe in the end of the year, this year, when I work until the 31st, Provami. From 1st and January, I close. I do remodeling. I'm gonna put all the wine and beer license. I'm gonna put fresh pasta, fish, and meat.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna put the clock on the table. I'm gonna cut that big stuff
Yeah.
halfway to put more tables.
Uh-huh.
Do new floor, new door, new roof, paint, and new menu, and with a new name.
Same location?
Same location. I'm just
So-
gonna close and reopen the same place because the partner they left away. So if we are not anymore three of us, it's
Right,
just
right.
me.
It's just
I'm
you.
gonna put my name
Yeah.
and
Dude,
probably.
if anybody can do it, I believe you can do it. After after the stories I heard,
So
and
the name is important, but it's not really important because
Yeah.
maybe we'll change it. But the product it will always raise.
well, right now, it's in between. It's on Melrose, in between Vista.
7407 next to Martel.
Okay, in between Martel and Vista, and that's where it's always going to be. The new location, and all that. Everybody's going to have to stay tuned for any more details of the new business.
Ciao.
Dude, I'm pumped for you. Thanks for coming by, man.
Thank you very much.
All right, man. I wish you the best of luck, and I'm gonna order some food from you
Grazie.
tomorrow. I'm sure. All right, man.